Hi, my name is Carol May and I am a mature model and I do TV extra work as well. I've been in this business now for about 8 years and it has been really enjoyable, enlightening, challenging, but most of all, I've had an absolutely brilliant time and I'm so glad that I decided to embark on, I wouldn't call it a career, but because, it's something that just kind of progresses. The more experience you get, the more you get used by certain people. You have to have a really good work ethic so that people ask for you again. You don't want to be the person on set who's moaning or who clearly doesn't want to be there, because at the end of the day there are lots and lots of other people who would like to step into your shoes and get that job, be it modelling, be it TV extra work. Some of the TV extra work I've done has been absolutely fantastic, and I've met some of my nicest friends because you generally spend the whole day together, and it's a wonderful experience. The modelling is different because you tend to be not needed more, but certainly it's different to the TV extra where sometimes there can be up to 100 of you, maybe more. So it can be quite challenging. If I can give some advice, it would be, first of all, to be very careful which agencies/platforms you decide to register with. I made a big mistake when I first started, which was I went to a platform. They advertised themselves as a modelling agency, but actually they weren't, and I didn't do enough research. And I paid a lot of money for a set of photographs that were hugely inflated. And had I known then what I know now, I would never have done that. I would have found a photographer who could provide me with settings other than a studio setting, because you don't want them to look too staged. So I was lucky enough, and I've used him 3 times now, a photographer who takes me to his studio but takes me to outside settings, so it looks as though we're at different venues, different places, at a wedding, sort of walking in the street, shopping, trying to make it look very realistic. And you need to get a price for all of that before you accept anything, so that the outside shots as well as the inside studio shots are included in the overall price, and also make sure that the prints are included in the price. You do not want to be charged per print after the photographic session, so make sure that that's all clearly defined before you embark on any photographs with any photographer, because everybody wants to make money. And in terms of agencies, I think the most important thing is not to be exclusive. There probably will be people who will disagree with that, but if you go to an agency who ask you to be totally exclusive with them only, then you haven't got the opportunity to go to anybody else. I currently have representation in London, Birmingham, Manchester, Liverpool and Leeds. Prior to the pandemic, I was getting on average probably about 2 days a week work, which, in this industry is really good. So make sure that you are selective over the agencies. Make sure that you don't pay money in advance. Obviously, they will charge commission, and some of them will charge another fee on top of perhaps your first job. But again, read the small print. Don't sign anything unless you're absolutely sure, because the agency commission fees can vary greatly. So you don't want to be told that your fee is £200 and then it's a 50% commission, and then you have to meet all your travelling expenses. Often you will get a good fee plus travel expenses plus overnight accommodation if it's out of the area and they particularly want you. So that again is always something worth asking, whether that will be included or whether you'll have to meet it yourself. I think that's about it really. I think be careful over your agency, be selective over your photographer. When you go to work, if you're picked for a job, don't moan, don't complain about anything because you won't get used again. I've had callbacks because, you know, I'm easy to work with. I am always on time. That's a huge thing, is never ever be late. I try to get to jobs at least 40 minutes earlier than the call time. If you run over, it might be difficult to make arrangements with home stuff, but you'll get paid overtime, and you need to plan that into your day to make sure that you may be later than anticipated. But all in all, it's great. You meet lots of nice people. It's a great job. And if you don't want to do something that's full time, because I don't think any agency can guarantee you any work or any job. You may look fantastic, you might be put forward for loads of jobs, but you just may not be what the client is looking for. So don't get despondent, just keep going at it, just keep trying, just keep putting yourself forward for jobs. So yeah, go for it. I hope you enjoy it. I hope this has been helpful, and have a good time. Okay, take care. Bye.